What's up guys, it's Kiana and welcome back to my corner. This is like take number 6 or something. I have tried to film this video. I've sat here multiple times trying to film this video since this situation, and I really don't even know how to film this type of video because I've never had to do this. The reason I decided to film this video is to continue to spread awareness for cystic fibrosis and to let you guys know where I've been, because I haven't posted in a while on either of my channels, and I just thought you guys deserved to know why I have been MIA. So basically, as you guys know, I have two best friends as salt sisters. They have a YouTube channel, Alani and Aaliyah, and as you guys know, they have cystic fibrosis and they are twins. And unfortunately, one of them lost her battle to CF on January 18th, 2019, and that was honestly the worst day of my life. I have never lost anybody close to me before besides my grandfather, but I was 6 and I didn't really understand that situation. But I'm 20 years old and I'm fully aware of what death means, and I'm fully aware that I'll never see my best friend again. As much as I'm aware of the situation, there's still a lot I don't understand about it. I know 1000% that she died because of her disease, but why did it have to be now is my question. Because I always pictured her and her sister like living forever. Like just the personalities and the people they were and the strength they always had. I always pictured them living until they were like 80 years old, yelling at each other in a nursing home. But anyway, she lost her battle to CF, and honestly, as selfish as it sounds, I wish she was here for Aaliyah, and I wish she was here for her family, and I wish she was here for me. I wish nothing but to have her back, but she's breathing easy. She's breathing better than any of us. She's up in heaven running a marathon, and she's always going to be watching over us, and I'm just going to pray for Aaliyah and her family all the time. People are giving me sympathy because I'm her best friend, but I just wanted to channel that back to her family because I'm not her family. Although I do feel like her family, I'm not. So whenever people like would say I'm sorry for your loss to me, or they would like send me gifts and and sympathy and send their condolences, I always felt guilty because even though she was my best friend, I still just wanted all of that sympathy to go to her family. I don't really know how to describe it. I just hate when things, I don't know, I've just never had to experience this before, like I said, so I don't really know exactly how to cope with it. But Alani lost her battle, but I don't see it as she lost. I just see it as she was just tired of dealing with it every day. And I don't say that she gave up either, because she definitely didn't. I think it was just her time. We'll never know why it had to be now, why she was so young and it had to happen at this time, but I believe everything happens for a reason, even though we don't understand why. And I just have to give myself a little bit of peace with the situation, because I don't want to continue to dwell on it, because I don't want to be sad every day and depressed, but it's honestly just so hard because each day I wake up and get the realization that nothing's ever going to be the same, because we had plans to go to Kings Island in the summer, we had plans to get our tattoos in the summer, we had so many plans, and I'm sure she had so many plans with other people, and that's just what hurts the most, is you plan out your future and you have all these plans, but you don't even know if you're going to be able to see that future. No matter who you are, no matter if you have a disease, or it's just anybody it can all be gone for anybody at any point. And anytime somebody around my community that loses, that dies, that's at a young age, it scares me, because you just never know, anything can happen. But I just wish that I try not to live with regrets, because that's just the hardest thing to do to yourself. You should never live with regrets, especially when somebody dies. But the first thing that came to my mind when Aaliyah called me at 4:30 in the morning to tell me that Alani had passed, the first thing that came to my mind was I didn't go to the hospital enough, because I always told them, like, hey, if anything ever happens to you, I'll be right by your side fighting for you. And I always told them, like, if I got the call in the middle of the night that one of them was about to get their transplant, I don't care where I was, what was wrong with me, if I was sick, if I was tired, I would go and be next to their side. And one of my regrets that I'm trying not to see as a regret is I didn't see her enough while she was in the hospital. she was in the hospital for almost like 3 months. She was, well, almost 3 months. She was in there from like the beginning of December until her unfortunate passing. But I just feel like I didn't go see her enough, and even though she knew that I supported her no matter where I was, she even told me that, it still inside eats me up because I wish I was there more, because I hadn't got to hang out with them since August, and I'm not considering visiting her in the hospital as hanging out. It's supporting and it's being a good best friend, and I feel like I didn't do that. I feel like I didn't do my job, and I said I would, because honestly, I didn't think this was going to happen. I really thought, because of how much they've overcome in their lives, that she was going to get through this. And it just did not seem like this was going to happen, and I just try not to live with regret. That's one of the lessons you have to learn when somebody passes, is you can't beat yourself up. There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing you could have said, and you don't live with regret, but it's so hard. And like I said, I've never lost anybody close to me before, so it's hard for me to cope. I don't know exactly how to cope with it, but I'm just trying to be there for Aaliyah as much as I can, because I can't imagine losing my sister, who's 4 years older than me, let alone my twin sister. So, and I think that her and her sister are the only ones that could really feel her pain, because they both had the same disease. And it's just so hard for me to film this video, because everything I'm saying right now, I feel like I'm in a dream. Like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I just want to honor my best friend, and I don't know if I'm going to add a tribute video to this specific video, or make a separate one. But I will be making a tribute video for Alani at some point. I want it to be good. I want it to be just as awesome as she was, and just as I don't know. I don't have words right now, guys. I really don't. This happened on Friday the 18th of January, and today is the 27th. Her funeral was just this past Friday. I wanted to film this I actually tried to film this video so many times before the funeral, but it wasn't working. I thought I would feel better after, but honestly I felt worse. Right now I'm feeling okay enough to film this, so this is why I'm doing it now. But I will be making a tribute video at some point for her, but I want it to be a good video, and not a good video for views, and not a video for likes or subscribers, but a video for tributing her life, and tributing to somebody who lived their life to the fullest all the time, and somebody who deserves so much. And I also want to make it to spread awareness for cystic fibrosis, because it's just one of those diseases that you'll say it to somebody and they have no clue what it is. It's a mouthful of words, and they don't get it, and they don't care, because they don't know anybody who has it, and they don't have it. And I hate that mentality of people. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Like I said, I've filmed this video so many times because I just either ramble or nothing makes sense, but this is the last time I'm filming it. I don't care, because I do not want to have to sit here and say these words again and again and again. But I will be making a tribute video, so stay tuned for that. It'll be on this channel, and I want everybody to pray for Aaliyah and her family. Go subscribe to the Salt Sisters. I don't know if Aaliyah is going to make a video on there about this. I think she's going to continue her channel. It may not be anytime soon or this year, but I'm sure she will. She just has to get back on her feet. She's been knocked down. She has a lot of healing to go through, just like all of us, but her mostly. So send a little prayer for her over there. Go to the Salt Sisters and send her a prayer. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you so much, Alani. Rest in peace and breathe easy. We all miss you so much.